but my passport expired, so I'm here. You know, so I didn't get to have that, but I really had a chance to catch up on some rest. So I really am glad I didn't have to go at the moment. But listen, guys, as we said, yeah, we got distributors, got vending events, because on this Monday, how many of y'all know we got a big event December 9th?
Yes,
sir. That's right. In Atlanta, Georgia, so many of them are preparing to walk across that stage. They got a lot of stuff happening, so they are out building and making things happen. Do we have any guests in here? Any guests? Anybody seen this for the first time? Never ever saw it. You don't know what you're about to see, brother, at all?
Somewhat.
Okay, somewhat. All right. Well, no, the reason why I'm saying that is because I asked him that question because I want to kind of do a training, which still this gentleman can still see what we want him to see. But also, I want to do a training when I'm in settings like this. And I kind of expected this anyway, because I got a lot of texts myself, just like, hey, Mr. Crump, I won't be there today. Event, demo, focus group, I'm in the hunt, all that type of stuff. But I wanted to take this core group, and I just wanted to show you some things. And then when I get finished too, we're going to do some Q&A about your business. You know, questions you can ask, things you want to know, things you want to understand, because we want you to become better at what it is that you do in terms of maximizing opportunity. But just like Mr. Brown did, guys, I would be remiss. I'm not going to go any further without myself giving it up to certain individuals in the room. And like I said, guys, Mr. Derek Brown, the gentleman that just introduced me, he's the company's top producer. You know, currently, and we talking about paid distributors. You know, people like using those right now. We have right at about 25,000 paid distributors, people that have paid their money. We're not talking about people who are thinking about it, that's on the books. So the reason why I'm stressing that to you guys, for you all to have sitting right here, the #1 distributor out of 25,000 distributors around the country, right here in Atlanta, that's a true blessing for this man.
Yes.
He's been a visionary. He's been there with us from the beginning, helping us shape and form this company, and just being totally honest and transparent with you guys. I don't think we would be where we are if it wasn't for Mr. Derek Brown and his leadership. And I got to say this, guys. I'm a hater a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all gonna see? I'm one of those haters where I could be honest and transparent about my hate. So let me tell you why. Because as I look at the reports, it almost looks like his team is gonna be dominating the event. And I'm saying to myself, man, I hate that. To where now he's gonna look like the man all over again, because the whole stage and everybody that's making things happen that we're gonna be recognizing is coming from this man organization. So guys, once again, I got to give it up to our ambassador and also his lovely fiancee Brandy for their visionary leadership. Let's give it up for Derek Brown. Let's give it up, guys. Got to give it up. And then last but not least, what you gonna say about the champ, guys? This guy right here, his story is amazing. And for you all that never had a chance to hear his story, I can't wait until you really do. It moves you. You know, very seldomly he says it, and it almost don't move me to tears. I'm being honest with you. My personal opinion, he's the best presenter in Inspire, hands down. He's the best. He's the best. He's the most passionate, you know, presenter that we have. You know, had the privilege. We were together earlier this week, and he had a chance to speak in front of a council of individuals from all over the world, and for him to share his passion, it moves me. And it excites me to have men that really understand being in the forefront of this and how important it is. But not only that, guys, currently, right now, can somebody say currently with me? Currently, he is the #1 recruiter in all of Inspire. That man you see right there. Right. So two of the top guys in the company. And I said again, currently. And the reason why I'm stressing currently, because we have a lady that's challenging him right now. And they're going to battle it out till Monday night. And we'll have an envelope that'll be released. So I'm going to keep him on pins and needles until next Saturday for him to find out who did it. But once again, this man has just been there for us, and his video having almost 85 million views. For you guys that don't know that haven't had a chance to see it, it's been a blessing to have him on board. Let's dive right into this. I'm gonna do a training with this as well, if y'all don't mind. That's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we want to give you some step-by-step psychology of this. Here's the first thing I want you guys to understand. Just tell your story with the product. Tell your story. And here's what I mean when I say tell your story. Make a connection of how you got connected to this. Share that with people. Share that with them. Let them know how you were connected. For men, a lot of times, believe it or not, here's what's so funny about this. Most men, when they come in the room, men are the, I want to say it the way I mean it. Men give you the worst energy. No, in the beginning, they do. Because I did. I'm being honest with you. I did. Because when those guys took a sanitary napkin out, I wasn't excited. And if you're a man and you got excited because we pulled a sanitary napkin out, something wrong. If you all like, oh, that's it, I want to do that. No, this is not the sexiest product in the world. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I told you, we're going to have fun. We're going to be transparent and train today. That's what we're going to do. But I want you guys to understand something. You got to learn to diffuse the energy from the men. Listen to them, especially ladies, listen to what I'm telling you. Because a lot of times, men are going to automatically assume that this doesn't apply to me. That's good. That's immediately the stance I took. I see what you're doing. It's not for me. But watch what I'm about to tell you. As the presentation evolves, let me show you what usually happens, and I'm going to blow y'all mind what I'm about to tell you. Men usually grab it and get it first. Yep. By the time you finish. I've had women tell me they're getting better results with men than they are with women. Wow. Because now a man protective instincts kick in. That's right. That's what happened for me. And with all that negative energy I brought to the table, I'm looking at these guys like they're clowns. I'm like, this is not going to work. I don't understand why I'm here. All that energy I had. But when I saw that demonstration, boom. Now immediately, my protective instincts kicked in. I started thinking about my wife and my kids. I didn't see an opportunity at first. I'll be lying to you all. I didn't. I saw them. And what happens is, even the champ, bless you, sis, even the champ, I could tell that his passion comes from the fact that he's a protector. That's it. And he wants women to understand, listen, I don't want to see this happen to you. That's where we be coming from, ladies. Because now, as men, we feel like not only protecting our families, but protecting y'all. Because y'all may not realize it, because I want you to understand it. This is a training, but I'm giving you psychology behind your presentation. That's good. I want you to understand, when you realize that 600,000 hysterectomies are being done in the United States, and 70% of them are African American women, hold on. That's right. Hold on now. Somebody got to stand up and fight now. Somebody got to stand up and fight and protect our women. And that's the charge that I've taken. That's the charge that I saw Mr. Derek Brown take, the champ, take around the country. I see the Prince of Paz just walked in. No, serious, guys. These are the charges that I'm seeing these men taking around the country, because what has happened, Nyanza, we have said to ourselves, man, we can't let this happen to our women. And as a man, I couldn't allow that. So I want you to understand something. When you are presenting, listen, just tell your story. It may be a powerful testimony. Here's what I want you guys to stop doing if you're doing it. You ready? Stop trying to sell people. That's it. Do y'all know the worst way to recruit a man or a woman is to try to recruit her? That's the worst way to do it. What I'm trying to say to you guys is, man, relax. Tell your story. Do the demonstration. I promise you, the product will do all the work for you. Please believe what I'm telling you. Guys, I say this to you. I give you this testimony before we got into it. I got a young lady, real sharp young lady. She's a Wall Street phenomenon. Lives in New York. She friends with Martha Stewart, attorneys, and all these different people, right? All I ever did with her was send her the product. I never talked to her about the business. I never even followed up with her. I'm not telling y'all to do that. It's just a different way I do business. She texted me this morning. Mr. C, I'm in love with the product. So obviously she must have had her feminine flow. Had an experience. She's blown away by the product. Here's what I'm trying to show you guys. Not only did all that happen, now she's an inspired distributor. This morning, you ready? She never saw a presentation. She's never saw a demonstration. But because the product did all the work for us. I'm trying to tell you guys, you have one of the most phenomenal products on the planet. The problem that many of you guys are having in your businesses is you're trying to recruit and treat this like network marketing. A person don't want to feel like that. They don't have to with this. And what many of you guys are doing is you're grabbing bodies. And guys, if you just listen to what I'm about to tell you. I promise you, you're going to make more money than you ever made in your life. If you just learn to stay in that lane. Some of you guys, your friends are turned off because, watch this, you called them a few months ago about something else. So now they're thinking, here come that call again, where this is not that normal call. This is a game changer, but you're approaching it from a sales approach. Wow. Rather than coming from awareness. If you guys just wrap your mind around that and make that simple tweak, your business is going to change. That's very important that you come from that perspective. First thing I want you to do is you always take the competitor's pad out. I want you to see everything I'm doing. Everything has a rhyme and a reason to it. I want you to see this. I use a 10-hour pad for several reasons. Number one, it's long. Number two, it's thick. But number three, guess what I get to tell the audience? The sanitary napkin and tampon industry is one of the only industries on the planet, y'all ready for this, that can get away with false advertising. And here's the question I asked. Ladies, when was the last time one of these held you for 10 hours? Never. So guess what happened? Watch what you're doing. See, I'm trying to show you the psychology behind the presentation. Guess what I just did, Brandy? I just got buy-in from all the women. Yeah. That one move on the chessboard. All the women just bought in. Never. And now they're also intrigued to see, where is this going? What is he about to do? And let me show you what's intriguing even more. Even for the people that have saw it on video, there's nothing like them seeing it in person. Mm-hmm. When they see it in person, they gone, guys. You have lost them. Mm-hmm. But here's the deal. I already told you I diffused the men in the beginning, because what I do is, Drew, I'm telling the men, man, I was laughing when I saw them take the pad out, because guess what most men are doing? Laughing. Mm-hmm. These guys crazy. I'm feeling offended. So guess what I'm doing? I'm putting myself in their shoes. So guess what? Guess what the man is saying now? Well, let me see what turned him then. Something had to happen to turn him, because that's exactly how I'm feeling now. See, remember, guys, when you're doing a presentation or a demonstration, let me tell you why whenever I get finished, I very rarely have any questions. You know why? Because I've already dealt with all the objectives throughout the course of the presentation. That's good. Because I'm sitting there knowing how you're thinking. I'm knowing some of the questions and concerns you're going to have. Because guess what a lot of men tell me after the presentation? Man, you were saying everything I was thinking. That was exactly what was on my mind. Wow. And I'm saying to myself, I know. That's the intentions. But I'm showing you how you need to have a method to your madness on everything you're doing, where you're just not out there talking about the product, and you're just, once again, you ready? You're just selling. Now I want you guys to see this. I say things like this. I'll make a joke about it. I say, man, these guys then take out this pad saying, Mr. Crump, this is the pad that we're going to be introducing to the United States. I'm about to get the buy-in from the ladies again. Watch this. I do this intentionally. Ladies, what do y'all notice about this pad? It's thick. See? Mm-hmm. The choir you just sung. It's thin. Everywhere I go. Every city. They say the exact same thing. But then I show the ladies. I say, ladies, what else y'all notice? You ready? It's smaller. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to see this. All of this is for a reason. But then I'm still talking to the men. Because guess what I'm saying to the men? Man, when they were taking this pad out, I'm looking at these guys like, man, I don't care if this pad grow wings and fly off the table. I ain't going to have nothing to do with this company. Again, I'm jabbing at the men. Because I'm getting them to see, like, hold on, man, he right. So I got to see what happened with really. So now I'm showing a thinner, smaller pad. But now, let me show you something. always, now you guys know, we're always sharing 15 to 50 milliliters is what we've been told by many of the consultants, doctors that we've consulted with. They've shared that with us. That the average woman, when she's having her feminine flow throughout the day, she gives off anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters per day. Now, ladies, we already know some women are less. Some women are more. So we don't want to get into debate. We're just saying average. But watch this. I want y'all to pay attention. I'm going to take 50 milliliters. And my brother right here is a guest. So I want to do this the right way. Brother, is that 50 and that's validated by you? He said, yes, it is. And I'm going to take 50 milliliters, guys, and I'm going to put it on the 10-hour pad, right? And then usually sometimes when I'm pouring this on here, I'm cracking a joke. Man, I'm saying to myself, man, these guys are going to be selling pads door to door. I don't want to have nothing to do with this company while they're pouring it, right? But I'm going to do something else. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to show y'all something you can do, right? But you're noticing I poured it on that pad first, right? Watch this. Is that 50, my brother, or is it a little more? It's a little more. It's a little more. You know where it's actually at? It's really in the middle between 50 and 100, so it's actually 75. Now watch this. I'm going to pour 75 milliliters on the thinner, smaller pad, right? So now, I play around. I'm letting them know, man, I'm walking the tightrope today. I'm gambling, y'all. I hope it's going to pay off. Because now I'm taking more water and I'm putting in the smaller, thinner pad. I want y'all to see this. And one of the things that I do, guys, is that I make sure, you ready for this? That they see that I turned it completely over. Now, one of the things I want you to know, and I want you to see what I did. I went to the competitor's pad first, right? Then I went to ours. But this is what I want you to see. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the problem that many of our women are having. Y'all ready? I barely need to press this. I don't have to go no further. Is this right here. The reason why this is a problem, ladies, for your daughters, your granddaughters, your nieces, your wives, your mothers, is for this reason right here. When a woman coughs, she sneezes, laugh, she stands up, your flow is flowing. The issue is, and the problem that many of the women are having, ladies, during this time of month, this was a period of cleansing for you. It was designed to get all of the toxins away from your body. So now when you sit down, guess what happens? Everything that was designed to go out is now going back in. Here's the problem for a lot of challenges our women are having. Just this alone. Just this right here is a big part of the problem. And most women can identify with this, but then I got this technique from Philadelphia. Y'all notice what color the napkins are? Right. see, everything is a reason. You see that? They seen that wet, that moisture in their mind. Oh my goodness. I got it. For a woman, I got it. Now watch this. Then I take our product. One thing I always want you to understand, if you notice, I did everything over here with my left hand. You want to do everything over here with your right hand. Because you don't want unnecessary moisture to get on the napkin. Or water. I did everything over here like this. So now I'm with my right hand, but I want you to see this. I'm taking a smaller, am I pressing? Pressing? You ready? We couldn't get a drop on here. That brother like, wow. Look, he was like, slouching out with that clean suit on. Looking like he on the cover of GQ. Slouching down. Now he's sitting up. Wow. Guess what? The work is done. Couldn't get a drop on here. Y'all ready for this? 75 milliliters on a smaller, thinner pad. Guys, see, listen, I'm going to pause right here. Let me tell you why I'm going to pause. Because many of you guys, I want you to hear this, Miss Tony. Y'all arguing back and forth with people. Y'all wrestling with people in terms of selling them and all of this type of stuff. And I'm saying to myself, why? Is it FDA approved?
Right.
Whoa, hold on, let me ask you a question. Have the pads and tampons you've been using the last 20 years?
That's right.
Never check. Never.
Right.
Like Janine just said it. Did you ever check one time?
Nope.
Were they approved? What is the ingredients? Well, hold on, tell me what's theirs.
Right.
See, in other words, what I'm trying to show you, the person now, your friend, your girlfriend, wants to become a biochemist now.
You're right.
I show you something better, and now you won't question and badger me.
Right.
Hold on. Here's how I handle things. I want to show you how to be very efficient with your business and how to use your energy, your time and your energy. Sis, you won't be wet or dry.
You're right.
You go research.
You're right. You're right.
Go research. Go do whatever you want. You got a choice. See, in other words, what I'm saying is, I'm not going to go there. That's right. I ain't being rude. I ain't being any of that. The reason why I'm saying that is, listen, guys, we got to stop letting people push us around. For years, they've already been doing something in a certain manner. And now all of a sudden with you, hold on, you know me. You my girlfriend. You my best friend. Why are you asking me all these questions now? And I showed you something I demonstrated something. But I'm still not done with the demonstration. We're going to go further. I want y'all to see this. Guys are going to take 2 cups before we wrap up. Y'all notice what I just said? Tell me what I just said, anybody who paid attention.
Before we wrap up.
Before we wrap up. Y'all know why I said that?
Because we're done.
No? You know why I'm telling them that? That's what they know in their mind. It ain't going to be that much longer.
Right.
So
Right.
you got to always understand this with prospects.
Right.
People be like, get to it. But now they understand it. It ain't going to be that much longer. But watch this. It's a setup. Let me show you how it's a setup. Because anybody that see this demonstration that stays, I don't see nobody that leave early.
Right.
In fact, they get on my nerves. I'll be like, come on, man, we done, man. Y'all they got you there now when they wanted to leave and wanted to hurry up because they're so intrigued by the product. But watch this. This right here, I show them. It's obvious. I have more water in this cup, right? I put them right here so they can see. Now, as you begin to take the pads apart, guys, you always start with the top layer. Let me show you something in reference to this. Guys, when I look at the top layer of their product, this feels like sandpaper in my hand. It's rough. Now I understand why women are so groggy and emotional during that time of month. No, I'm serious. Because fellas, think about this. This is wet. It's feeling like sandpaper. Women now understand why they're saying I'm raw, I'm chafed, and it's rubbing against you. Oh man, that's an unfair feeling. See, literally when I found out about this, I had to apologize to my wife and my kids because I thought that time of month was a joke. As a man, because I had no idea what they dealt with. Now it's truly not funny to me at all, because I'm like, these women are some strong women to be able to deal with this. No, I'm saying for real. It's like the young lady said, for years, and y'all got years more to go. That's amazing. I really have to tip my hat to women. But then, and back up, just to that point. Do y'all know that's how the Now We Know campaign was birthed? It wasn't birthed really in the beginning for women. Mr. Brown, it was birthed for men. We were the ones that didn't know. Now we know. Most people don't even know to understand the origin of it. It was really for men. Because we were the ones that were very ignorant about that time of month.
That's good, Mr. Crump.
We really were. Then I flip it to the other side. I showed them the blue dye. I explained to them, your body is 98.6 degrees. You have blood. Women have told us urine leakage. You have moisture. Watch this, guys. All of this is cooking along with, it's basically a chemical soup that's cooking back to your body. So a woman, you can't survive in that situation long term. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. By default, something is going to happen to you. Somewhere, somehow. Because here's what I want you to understand. Let me say this, guys. I got to say this. When I really think about this champ, they engineered this product to harm y'all. I just got to say it. No, I got to say it. Let me tell you why. Number one, this dye, when it begins to fade, that ink and that dye begins to get in your bloodstream. Over a period of time, that can obviously cause some damaging effects. But watch this, guys. Here's the one that most people don't pay attention to, and how I know it's a game. And I said it on the video, and I'm going to say it again. That prefix, pharma, P-H-A-R-M-A, pharmaceuticals, pharmacy. You look it up in the Greek, it means witchcraft or sorcery.
Oh, wow.
So you mean to tell me, man, you're going to play with these women's lives? Wow. I'm going to engineer it to where, you know what? You're going to feel that pain and cramps because I need you to also buy this medication. Now I want to take your liver out. And I want to do this so now you can get hysterectomies and you can have challenges. So now you can be long-term buying even more medication from us. So I'm going to capitalize on something that's got to happen for you every month that no woman can avoid. You follow me? And I'm going to penalize you for that process for more profit.
Wow.
So that's why, see, I want y'all to hear me today. You got to hear my heart in this training. That's why I don't understand. I want you to hear this. When the distributor try to play us and say, oh man, you know, I'm with you guys. No, you're not. Let me tell you why you're not with us. Because if you have a bad recruiting week, listen what I said, you have a bad recruiting week. You do the work, we're going to pay you. We ain't never said to nobody, hey man, you put all these people in, but we can't pay you. We never said to nobody, you so, no, notice what I'm saying. You have a bad recruiting week. We can't give you what you don't earn. You can't sit at home and chill, and now your business is going backwards because you got a few team members that came in that's not doing nothing, and now it's our fault. But here's what I want you to hear. I thought you were saying that you were here for the purpose and the cause. Wow. I thought you said it was about saving women's lives. When you got up in front of the room and you cried and gave that testimony about, oh my goodness, these women, we got to help the women. What happened?
That's the question.
No, what happened? See, in other words, what I'm trying to explain to you, no, guys, listen. There was a point in my career, let me tell you this. I wanted to make some money. When I got in the deal, it was about the money. I don't want to hear nothing about no cause, no purpose, because I ain't here for that. I'm here to get paid. This was the only thing in my life, that I've ever taken on in money is secondary. I've never, listen to me, y'all. I'm from the streets of New Orleans. Everything I did it for profit. There was nothing I did for no profit. This was the first thing I've ever done where the mission and the cause has superseded the income. To where, how do you say that to my, well, watch this. I'm going to share something to you. Because we're training while we're doing this. Every city I've ever went to. And if you know a distributor that I went into a city with that brought me there, I want you to get that distributor on the phone and I want you to ask him, did Mr. Crump ever ask you how many people you were going to have at the event? I never did because I never cared. You know why? I wasn't going there to have a big crowd of woo people and care about who was joining. I was going there to make whoever showed up aware and let the chips fall where they may. Seriously, guys. And I done been in some bad spots. I done been in places, oh, it's going to be 400 people, and it's 10. I done been to some places, guys, where it's supposed to be a packed house, but I'm trying to show you that the purpose is propelling everything that's happening for us. And that's what you got to lock into. If you lock into that, everything else comes by default. I promise you on what I'm telling you. Your rank going to come by default. Your customers going to come by default. If you stay locked in right here. And understand that this campaign is important, that we make people aware. Guys, I want you to see this. This is supposed to be their quote-unquote absorbency system. Many of you guys think it's just some beautiful cotton. It's not. Old newspapers, trash. Listen, it's not the pretty trash you have in your Walmart bag at the house. Landfill trash. So now you bring bleach in the mix, so now you have chlorine. That's what this is, that's absorbent. So here's my point when I'm telling you it's a setup, ladies. The reason why I'm telling you it's a setup, 98.6 degrees, now you cooking the chemicals. Come on. It's a setup. So it's literally brewing back to you. I need you to be sick. Wow. So we can win. No, deep is not the word. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm understanding this is a spiritual quest that we on, guys. That's it.
Yep.
This is a real battle. It's a real spiritual battle that we're fighting. And here's the thing. It's no coincidence that a lot of men are leading from the front for a female product that we will never get to use. I hope none of y'all brothers in the you gotta have a separate conversation. That's another track. Champ, that's another one, man. We might have been on Facebook Live that one. Look, this is their quote-unquote 10-hour or absorbency system. Here's the problem. Here's what many of y'all never paid attention to. Many of y'all don't even know this. If you put it in the water, guess what? The pretty white look, it turns yellowish. It's yellowish. Right? This right here, trash bag.
Yep.
Straight trash bag.
All it is it's got everything locked in and closed into you, ladies. No breathability, no everything. To me, it's designed to harm. Period, point blank. There's no way. Listen, the way we're educated now, there's no way around it. It's been a racket. It's been a game. Just listen, guys, it's been a game. Period. And that's why I don't understand for women, for the life of me, how especially women, you could be so nonchalant. Yeah. Daughters and nieces and not only that, ladies, y'all been through it. Some of y'all have had hysterectomies. And some of y'all have had challenges potentially unnecessarily. That's the part to where I'm not understanding. Ladies, where y'all at with this one? I'm lost on it. As you begin to diffuse ours, I want you to see this. First thing I do, guys, take our top layer off. How many milliliters did I put on ours? Anybody remember?
75.
75. Is it wet or dry, Doc? Dry. But it says dry. 75 milliliters, and it's designed and made out of soft cotton. Actually, ladies, so y'all will know this, it's made out of basically the same type of soft cotton that your underwear is, your cotton is. I want you to notice that. But then, this is like the microchip inside of a computer. Because now, with our negative ion strip that's infused with nano silver, that helps with the pain. Go to WebMD, ladies. Don't go to Google. What the doctors say. Well, go to WebMD and find out. Negative ions. And you'll find out the purpose of it. By nature, it eats away at bacteria. It's found in nature. Waterfalls, beaches, when it's about the rain. And some of y'all may, well, no, I don't think maybe just that little young lady right here. She may be too young to remember Janet Jackson's song. She had Making Love in the Rain. Yeah. I can't believe the joy it brings. See? Ain't it feeling it? It's raining. Boy, where you at? It's raining. You in that mood. Y'all don't want to go to work. Y'all want to chill. What everybody do song is called Tyrone, huh? Where Tyrone at? No, I'm showing you. But here's what I'm trying to get you to see. You know why? You relax. You ever notice you're on vacation with your wife or your fiance, your girl, and you ever notice when y'all at the beach, y'all never have no arguments? You can get on her nerves, aggravated, but at that beach, you can't bother. Why? Negative ions. She chilling. Guys, we found out that women, when you guys are cramping, it's because your uterus is contracting. Negative ions, nano-silver, guess what it works to? Alleviate the pain. That's why many women have been saying to us, hey, I ain't having no cramps. Hey, my cramps been severely reduced. Hey, there's no smell because the bacteria is getting away. Do y'all know the most powerful testimony I've heard to date about the product? In Inspire, it didn't come for this product. It didn't come from a woman. It came from a man. We had a pastor that got up in Shreveport, Louisiana, Pastor Taylor. And when the man got up, he had his wife up there with him. And Melissa, he started crying. I'm saying to myself, like, hold on, Pastor, you use this product? I was getting concerned. I'm serious. I'm trying to hear Prince. I'm trying to hear where this going. This dude crying. This dude. What you did? You something different than I thought. Listen, I told y'all we're gonna be trained. We're gonna have fun, y'all. Y'all shouldn't have came to training. So D, I'm lost. But he said, man, this cherished product, he says, I feel like it gave new life to my baby, his granddaughter. Wow. He said that young lady used to be in a fetal position the first few days of her cycle. She couldn't go to school. It's almost like they had to carry her everywhere. She just couldn't walk. Just dramatic, vomiting, everything. He says, man, she had her cherished baby and she just like nothing now. And what he's saying is, he's like, man, for me, he's a champion and an advocate of the product. Why? Because just off of that alone, can you imagine how many more young ladies out there like that? So now he want to shout from the rooftop, there's something better. And his testimony moved everybody. Because here's what I want y'all to hear, ladies. That's how much he loved that child. That's why the tears was in his eyes. How much he loved that child. And to see the results that she's been able to get, watch this, from something he couldn't help her with.
Right, that's right.
That's good. Who in here want to see our loved ones hurting? None of us do.
Nobody.
And especially now when you got your babies or whatever, and there's nothing you can do. But now to know that there's something for them, amazing, game changer. Now, we did their absorbency system. We're about to do ours. That's okay?
That's good.
I want you to see this. I really want y'all to see what I'm about to do. I'm going to take their absorbency system, ours I mean, and I'm going to put it in a cup that had the most amount of water. I ask the question again. How many milliliters did I pour on it?
75.
All right, now watch this. Y'all ready? What do y'all notice about the exterior of our absorbency system? Pores. Brother said it's not plastic. It's number one. And Derek hit it. It's porous. An educated lady in Maryland told me the mind is perforated. It's breathable. That's right. It's designed, ladies, to keep you breathing. We want ventilation for you. We don't want you hurting down there. We want you comfortable. You ready? I want y'all to take a look at this. If you take a look at our exterior, you should see 4 little tracks on here. This is also porous. If steam was to come through one side, it's going to come out the other side. It's breathable, but watch this. Unlike the trash bag, I can just do that. And we also have soft cotton fibers in the exterior of our product. Wow. Now, I asked, How long have we been having the 10-hour absorbency system sitting here in the water?
All the time.
It's got to be 10 plus, because I've been running my mouth for more than 10 plus. And as you guys can see, brother, it hasn't absorbed anything. Nothing. Zero. How long has ours been sitting?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? You ready? You can't get a drop out of it. Wow. You can't get nothing out of here. Zero. 75 milliliters and the cup with the most amount of water. But hold on. See, that's why you should always go to trainings. You should always go to presentations. I learned this from the champ. You ready? Watch this.
That's it.
Now we turn the
That's
liquid
it. Yep, that's
to
it.
a solid.
That's right.
It's a gel.
That's right.
Champ, no cramps. But not only this, guys. Here's what y'all don't also realize. It's cool.
Yep.
So when that moisture begins to hit it, it's not cooling. It's a cooling effect that takes place with the product. Listen what I'm trying to tell you, guys. When someone sees this, how much pushback do you think you gotta have? Well, how much
right.
this, and why you still trying to talk, and why you trying to listen. Now we gonna train and we gonna get into it today. Listen, I want y'all to hear me.
Can I make a quick statement?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
It's something that you actually do unconsciously now. When you put our absorbency system in the cup, you actually stood in front of it.
I'm glad he pointed that out. That was something I'm supposed to mention. I forgot. Thank you, Mr. Brown. That goes to show you, see, boy, the detail. That rap's ain't gonna let you miss nothing. That's why he's sharp as a leader. Look how he catch that. He's exactly right. Y'all notice I stood in front of it while I was absorbing. You know why? Because it gives the wow effect to the guests. Because the guests don't know what's going on in the cup. So now when they see it again, and you, oh, whoa, the water is absorbed, and you flip it, all of that's by design. I step in front of the cup intentionally because I want you guys to focus on the absorbency, but the entire time, I'm already know it's sucking things up in the cup. That's an intentional move. Because now you give more of a wow factor to the person that's looking at the actual demonstration. Here's what I want you all to understand as well. You ready? Always leave that cup up front. Even if you clean everything else up, you get all the trash, leave that cup out there always. Because guess what you're going to find people going to come by doing? Tapping,
Yes, they do.
touching,
Yes, they
doing
do.
all of that. They're going to want to feel it. They're going to want to see what it's about. You leave that there for them to be able to do that. That's what you want to be able to do because you want them to get the feeling, the cooling sensation of it. Here's what I want to do on today. We got some markers, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir.
We're going to do this and we're going to do some questions. So y'all start thinking if it's something